Alright, today I'm gonna be doing something a bit different. This is the Cartoon Network plus Adult Swim tier list. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I've been watching a lot of Cartoon Network stuff lately, like old bumpers and shit like that. And I've wanted to do something like a tier list for a while. So here I have right here. I think this is every originally produced show for Cartoon Network. I don't think there's much stuff they got from WB or something. Well, there's Johnny Test there, but it's a lot of stuff. There's 216 shows up here. And I'll be going through every single one of them. You can see the tiers here. You got S, A, B, C, D, and did not watch if I didn't watch it. So first up, we have the Moxie Show. The Moxie Show. I think this is her first show here. I think also it might have been the first show to use motion capture CGI. I'm not sure though. But I have not seen full episodes of this. Only a few clips because I'm pretty sure it's lost. There's no VHS or DVD. But in this era, it's 93, so it'll mostly be VHSs. It's no VHS of the show release, and I don't think they haven't aired it since I don't know, the 90s. So for this, I'll put I'll probably put this on C. I'll put did not watch because I did watch a few clips, but I'll put it C because I did see a few clips, and what I saw was okay. Now, Space Ghost Coast to Coast, this is their second original show. This one is a talk show where the animated Space Ghost, host. He interviews real people. I watched this one a lot actually, on I don't even know if it's even on HBO Max anymore, but I used to watch it on there and on the Adult Swim website. And I do like this. It's pretty it's not funny, but it's interesting to watch. I don't think I laughed at it much, but it's pretty interesting. I'll put this on A. It's pretty good. We have a What a Cartoon. This is their pilot program. I think this is where most of these shows came from, except Ed and Eddie. So for What a Cartoon, the only ones I distinctly remember watching on What a Cartoon is the Family Guy. Seth MacFarlane, he made the first episode of Family Guy. He made it on What a Cartoon, but it was different. The dog and stuff looked different. And yeah, that's pretty much. I can't remember the other ones on there. That's mostly. I had Dexter and Powerpuff Girls stuff like that. That's what I remember. I'll put it on. Let's go B right here. Let's put it on B right there. Alright, next up we have Dexter's Laboratory. I watched this a lot. This is one of my favorite 90s Cartoon Network shows. I'm gonna put this actually in this one I'll put it on S. This one's a classic. Dexter and Dee Dee. Dee Dee always ruining Dexter's plan and stuff. Oh my god, look at that. There's a banshee here. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Wait, hold on. You turn off this green screen. Actually, I'll leave the green screen off. Look at there's a banshee here. The Halo Banshee. Yeah, I'll put this on S. Dexter's Laboratory. Next we have Johnny Bravo. This one's also S. I love Johnny Bravo. This is probably my favorite of the '90s stuff. And Johnny Bravo was so good. It's about this guy, like, he can't get a girl. He's trying to find love, so he tries to, like, hit on a bunch of chicks a lot, you know, and it never really works out for him. But the scenarios itself is pretty funny. He had a special. He has a special where you know, like he goes to like India and stuff. That was made like 15 years after the show ended. Also, fun fact about Johnny Bravo, he's not really in the show, he's not even a virgin. Like according to the creators, like he did get with girls and you just don't see it in the show, but he's not even a virgin at all. So that's pretty cool. He's canonically had sex. All right, next we have cow and chicken. I don't like never really liked this one. So ooh, I'll put it D. I never liked this one. It's basically like a gross out like Ren and Stimpy. Yeah, it tries to be Ren and Stimpy, but it kind of fails. Yeah, I'll put I Am Weasel. I put it in C. This one was attached to the Cow and Chicken. That's the only time I've ever saw it. Is like after Cow and Chicken ends, I Am Weasel would start. It's okay. It's not that like amazing. Basically, just like the baboon like ruins a lot of like stuff, and Weasel has to fix it. At least that's what I can remember off the top of my head. I'll put it on C. Now, okay, Powerpuff. This one aired before Ed, Edd and Eddy, so I'm just gonna move it around. So Powerpuff Girls. Um, yeah, A. That's pretty good. The three superhero like little like girls like fighting and stuff like that. I do like it has like good action. Also, they used to air this on Toonami, like on Cartoon Network. They aired it on Toonami with all the other shows back then. Well, I wasn't really alive to see that, but they used to do it. So to Powerpuff Girls is pretty good. Now Ed, Edd and Eddy. Um, I'll put it like behind Space Ghost, but above Powerpuff Girls. The kids' adventures, the Eds and the cul-de-sac. They try to like scam like the other like kids in there. To be honest, as a kid, like I always thought that it was kind of boring, but watching it like later on, it's pretty funny. I do like Ed, Edd and Eddy, but not as much as like Space Ghost or those other two. We have Mike, Lou, and Og. I have never seen this. I don't think they even aired it like at all. Like when I was watching Cartoon Network or Boomerang, which is how I saw most of the '90s stuff was on Boomerang. I don't think they even aired this shit at all. I don't know anyone who's ever even watched this either. It seems like I think it aired on What a Cartoon. I think it might have had a pilot there or maybe not. But yeah, I don't know anyone who's ever watched this shit. Courage the Cowardly Dog. I know a lot of people like Courage the Cowardly Dog, but me personally, I always thought it was kind of boring, so I'm gonna put it on B. Courage, he's in the middle of nowhere, and Like, the stuff happens. It's like kind of horror. So I always thought the shit was kind of boring, to be honest. Sheep in the Big City. This one I also didn't watch because it literally never aired. I don't think it's even on any of the streaming services either. So I have nothing to say about that because it literally never aired. Time Squad. I'll put that in. I'll put it in D. I think it's as what I can remember. It's like time traveling stuff. I know they had like a character that was just Abraham Lincoln as like a character in the show, but that's kind of all I can remember from it. Samurai Jack. Uh, this one too. I also thought was pretty boring, but I do like it over Courage, so I'm gonna put it on B. It has like minimal like dialogue and mostly like action, like it's very atmospheric. So I can put it on like B. I like it over Courage, but I still think it pretty like kind of bland and boring. Grim and Evil, which means yeah, which means I could just put these two up here too. Uh, I never watched Grim and Evil, but I did watch Billy and Mandy and EvoCon, this one, separately. But I never actually watched Grim and Evil because I'm pretty sure this stopped airing like once like I gained consciousness or something because I never seen like it packaged together like that. Which means Billy and Mandy, uh, I could put that in C. I always thought the show was kind of like annoying. I never really liked it that much. But I liked it more than most of the like stuff down here. But I always thought like they scream way too fucking much in the show. I never really like gelled with that well. And then Evil Con Carne, I could put that in D. I never liked the shit either. I'll put it in D. It's like like a super villain. He gets into the body of like this bear thing. I never liked this shit. I thought it was kind of bad as a kid, and I never watched it like now. The Cramp Twins, never seen this either. This probably stopped airing once, like I gained consciousness or some shit. Alright, Robot Boy. Again, also never watched because it stopped airing. Robot Jones. This one I never watched as a kid because it stopped airing, but I did watch it later on like a piracy site. I'll put it on C, purely because I don't really like it that much, but I put it on C because it's interesting because on the first like season, instead of having like a voice actor, they used like Microsoft like Word text to speech program for the robot. And I always thought that was pretty interesting. But then later on, they like pussied out and like used some fucking random ass kid as the voice, which kind of ruined the appeal. I think they probably should have kept the robot voice. Or Kids Next Door. This one I could put in A. I like this one a lot. I think below like say below like Ed and Eddie here. I do like Ed and Eddie more, but this was I watched this a lot as a kid when it was airing like on the television. Like on I think this was before it started airing on Boomerang. It was still airing on a normal Cartoon Network, mostly during like the daytime, like like near like 1 p.m. like next to all the fucking stupid shitty Canadian cartoons that was airing. It would air among those. So we have Star Wars, the Clone Wars. This is the 2D one. I haven't seen the 2D one. I've only seen the 3D one, which is like right there. I'm pretty sure it's the same. I don't know. I never seen it. I know it's from like the guy who made Dexter and Samurai Jack. So that's uh that's that. We have a Megas. Is this Megas XLR? I never seen the cider. This like stopped airing too. Foster's Home. I'll put that on. I do like this. I like this one a lot too. So I don't know if it's above. I think it's above Powerpuff Girls. I can say that. This one's really good. You know all the like fuck, what was his name? Mac and all the imaginary friends. It was pretty good. I liked that one a lot as a kid. Hi Hi Puffy Amiyumi. Um, I'll put that on B purely because it's interesting that they got some random like J-pop, like J-rock idol band to make a show for like Americans back when anime was first like hitting the West and like Japanese culture and stuff. Before it like it's interesting because anime hit the West like hard in like I think 98 or 97 when Pokemon and Dragon Ball was first airing. I know Cartoon Network had anime before, like in 95. They aired like three anime movies on Cartoon Network. Before they even had originals, they were airing like anime movies. But then like Dragon Ball and like Pokemon hit and anime exploded. But then like I distinctly I remember this too. Like near like 2000 like 8 9, like from like 2008 to like I want to say like 2016. That was when like barely anyone was watching anime. Like I barely saw it. It wasn't even much on TV anymore. Like during those times. And then it like exploded in like 2016, I want to say, with like I think My Hero and Dragon Ball like Super. And now it's like more popular now than back then. Juniper Lee, I had never seen, so I just stopped there. And Camp Lazlo, I never liked this shit. Actually, I'll put it way down. I'll put it below Cow and Chicken. This show fucking sucks. I always hated this show. I think this was one of the ones where I always just changed the channel to Nick whenever this came on. Sunday Pants, I never seen, I don't even know what that is. Uh, My Gym Partner's a Monk. This is another one where I always changed the channel when this came on. I hated this show too. Ben 10. Uh, I'll put it C, because I always thought it was boring. But I can see how people would like it, but I always thought Ben 10 was boring. I never liked any Ben 10 stuff. Alright, Squirrel Boy, never seen this. Was this Class of Three? Never seen this either. Alright, Chowder. Like Chowder's another S. I always loved Chowder. It's kind of like a surrealist humor thing. I've always liked Chowder, so I think it's above Dexter, I can say. Was Transformers? Never seen this one. The only Transformer thing I saw was like the movie and Prime on the hub and Beast Wars. I wonder, is this Beast Wars on here? Let's see. No, Beast Wars isn't on here. Beast Wars, I love Beast Wars. Actually, some of this stuff aired during the same time too, so I can move on down here. This is where CN Real happened. I can move on down here just to see stuff that was airing. So Teen Titans, the original, for example. I can say with confidence this is A. I like Teen Titans, but not as much as any of the other stuff that's here. But I can say it's above Foster. Actually, it's above Powerpuff. It has better action and writing and stuff than Powerpuff Girls, but less funny because it's a more serious like show, of course. So we got what else was airing during these times when Chowder was on? Johnny Test. Uh, I never enjoyed it. I'll put it in C. I'll put it on. Yeah, I'll put it in C. I never really liked it, but they aired. It's kind of like Teen Titans Go, where they like spam the shit so much. It was the Teen Titans Go of that time. So like when it was on, when nothing else was on, I would watch it, but I didn't really like enjoy it that much. What else? What else was airing during this time? I think that's it, really. You know what? I'll just come down here when the time comes. So next up we got Ben 10 Alien Force. I didn't watch this one. Actually, I did. I think I did. Nah, actually I did. It was on, but I would always change the channel when it came on, and I didn't really watch a single episode of it. These right here, Gym Partner and Camp Lazlo, I watched it before, and that's how I knew when to change the channel, but I never watched Ben 10. Alright, this one, Flapjack. I never liked Flapjack either, so I'll put it on D right here. Actually, pretty high D. I never liked it, but, I would watch it when it was on, but I never really liked it that much. I probably don't like it now either, but it's been a while since I've watched it. Adventure Time. I loved Adventure Time. I'll put it on S. It's like a low S. I did like the first few seasons a lot, but then it turned into some fucking gay melodrama crap that I didn't really like that much, but I still watched it. This is one of the few. This is one of like two shows where I made sure to watch the like finale of it. Like I was like it was like 20 like 17, 18 where it ended, and I made sure to watch the finale. Hero 108. I'll put it on I'll put on B, like right here, purely because it never really aired that much at all, but I remember watching it. It was around the same time as Adventure Time started airing too, because it basically like barely aired. But yeah, it looked interesting enough when I could watch it. I know. The only time I've ever seen like it airing consistently was when I was like back when like the like 5 6 years ago. I used to like channel surf on like IPTV like channels, and I would see it on the UK feed a lot. It was like this file you can download where you can just like go through all the different like IPTV like satellite based channels, and you can see whatever like the other countries were airing. I can put that on B because it did look very interesting. Next up, we have Ben 10 Ultimate Alien. And this one I also never really watched because I don't really like Ben 10. Secret Saturdays. This shit never aired, and I did watch a few episodes, but like again, it like never aired, so I'll just put it on C. Um, I'll put it on C, like a very low C, because it basically never aired like at all. Star Wars: The Clone Wars, I'll put on D. I never liked it. It was so boring. I always changed the channel when this shit came on too. This is another one where I always, without fail, changed the channel. I never liked Star Wars: The Clone. I did like Star Wars, but I never liked Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Generator Rex. This one I also never watched because yeah, I don't really like man of action like shows. The only one I the only man of action show I sat through was Sonic Prime, and that shit sucked. Like, it sucked a lot. So I don't like man of action stuff. Yeah, regular show. Yeah, this is like it's probably the best one here, to be honest. This one was really good. I loved regular show. Like even now, I still like regular show. It's like from that era of Cartoon Network where they were aiming for a older audience than like usual. And regular show was like one of the shows that would always like that you couldn't tell it wasn't meant to be like a kid. It wasn't a kid show. It was more like an older, because they used to swear on the show too. Like in the earlier seasons, they used to swear. Like they say pissed and crap, and my mind was blown when I heard that on the television. Symbionic Titan. I'll put on C, just cause they barely aired it. I did watch a few episodes, but they barely aired the shit. Uh, Ro- Robotomy. This one I could also put in C, cause I did. It was in the same era. I did watch a few episodes, but again, they barely aired it. But Problem Solvers, I can put this in D. I never liked it. It's too much colors and shit. And I watched a few episodes on Cartoon Network, then on like early Netflix, and I never liked it at all. Gumball. This one was good too. I could put it on right here because it was pretty good. But like when I used to, sometimes it was boring, like the concepts, but other times it was really like a really great show. So I can safely like put Gumball in A. I just noticed I'm blocking the fuck out of this bottom row here. Yeah, you scroll down a little bit. There you go. Next up, we have Secret Mountain Fort Awesome. I remember, dude, they were hyping the fuck out of this show when it was first coming out. Like, they had like the ad with like the guy like whispering, like the Cartoon Network dude was like whispering in the promo when it was first coming out, telling us we didn't want to miss it. And then I don't remember a single thing from it, so I'll just put it on. It looks like Problem Solver. It's probably from the same people. I'll just put it on C because I literally remember nothing from it, but they used to hype the shit out of it a lot. I bet to non-viewers never seen it. Teen Titans Go. Never ever. I never liked this shit at all either. I can't. It's worse right here because I did watch. Like I didn't have internet in like for most of 2015 and 16. I didn't have internet. Actually, no. Most of like the first like the last like few months of 2015 and then the first like 3/4 of 2016 I didn't have internet, so I was just watching television, and that was when Teen Titans Go was getting spammed to shit. It was one of the few reasons why I stopped watching cable, because the shit was always on all the time and was never really that great. And I couldn't go to other channels either because they were also airing the because Nick was just airing SpongeBob, and Disney XD was airing shit I didn't care about. And then, the hub by the time Teen Titans Go was airing, the hub was gone. It was Discovery Family, and most of the shows I liked on the hub basically just disappeared, went away. So I could just put Teen Titans Go. Actually, yeah, I'll put it like above Camp Lazlo because Camp Lazlo still really sucks a lot. Uncle Grandpa, I'll put it on. I did like it more than Teen Titans Go. It was like surrealist, like humor, like some of the other shows, but it wasn't that great. To be honest with you, I never really liked it that much, but it was still interesting at times. It just took a while to get like going, but it's pretty alright. Like Steven Universe. This one I watched a lot. I was invested in it. Still kind of am, but I can put it on a. It's not really a great show at all, but just because I was invested in it for a really long time, I'll put it on C. But Steven Universe really isn't that great. I think when I was last really, really into it was when like the cluster arc was happening, like the gems they were like in clusters. Yeah, it was like real really big, like not fight because I don't think they barely fight in the show. Also, the songs were really fucking annoying. I hated the songs too, so I could just put that on. Let's see here. All right, Mixels. Put this barely counts as a show. It was like 5 minute shorts, so I could put it on C. I remember they had an app too. Like you go on the app and like you watch the other like shorts and stuff. It was something Lego was. It was Lego too. Lego was trying to push the fuck out of it, and no one cared. Next we have Clarence D. I never liked Clarence. This shit was so boring. I fucking hated this show. It's so fucking boring. Basically like Cal Arts. Like most of these Cal Art shows are fucking boring as fuck. It's written by like fucking millennial soy boys. Over a Garden Wall. I know a lot of people liked it, but I don't know. I'll put it. I thought this shit was so fucking boring. Over the Garden Wall. So I'll just put on. I haven't seen it like since it first aired, but I thought back then it was so boring. Maybe I'll like it now if I watched it now, but I mean it's short. It's only like 4 episodes. Like it was so fucking boring, dude. Alright, We Bear Bears. I like this one. I'll put it on I'll put it above Gumball cuz sometimes it gets a little like that's the deal with most of these shows made by like millennials. Like sometimes they're just so boring, but other times like it could be good. I remember one time they referenced this anime Polar Bear Cafe, and I thought that was pretty good. So I'll put it on C here. It's like the bears in like modern day. What the fuck is this? Royals? I never seen this. Powerpuff Girls reboot. Yeah, I'm gonna put in D. Is it worse or better than Teen Titans Go? I'll put it right there. I never liked this either. They would spam. Sometimes they would spam this too with Teen Titans Go. Sometimes the only two things airing that day was this and Teen Titans Go. I never liked the reboot. It sucks so much. Mighty Magiswords. I kind of liked this. Actually, not really. I know the dude that made this is like a pedophile or something. So I could put this on D. Not because of that fact, but just because it's fucking like bland. Ben 10 reboot, I'll put it on D2. I watched this one. This one sucks as well. Actually, it might. No, it's like just as bad as like Teen Titans Go and Powerpuff Girls reboot. Villainous. I'll put this on S. This one I also really like. It's like this one from Mexico. Like a Mexican studio made. It's pretty. It's actually very good. I watched the whole thing on HBO Max. I'm not sure if he even has an English dub. I watched it in Spanish. I thought it was really good. Probably one of the best things they've ever made in the past like 5 years, to be honest. I never I watched a pilot when it first came out, and then I watched a show like recently, like a few months ago. It's a very good show. I like it a lot. Let's see. OKKO. I never liked this shit either. So I thought it was pretty boring as well. But I can see how it could be good. But I'll put it below what a cartoon, cause I always thought it was fucking boring as well. But I can see how people would like it. People say the action's good. No, it's not. The action sucks in the show. But I can see how people would like it. Apple and Onion. This one fucking sucks. I hate this show. It's so like it's not annoying, but it's like it looks ugly and it's bland. It's another one of these fucking boring ass cartoons. Just like this one right here, Craig of the Creek. Speaking, this one's so fucking boring. It's made by like this show's like made by millennials that have never played outside ever. Like holy fuck, this show's so fucking boring. I don't know why like I know cartoon Twitter likes to glaze this show a lot, but I don't see the appeal in it. It's so boring. Next, Summer Camp Island. Nah, this one's fucking ugly and also boring. Is it as boring as Apple and Onion? Uh, and it's kind of interesting. Just the character designs are so ugly. Like these shows look so ugly, but it's kind of I could see how it could be a. I don't. I can't even think straight. Like some of these shows, I don't really have much to say because there's nothing much to say. Like these shows have nothing going on for them. Just like this one, Victor and Valentino. I never watched it. I'll probably never watch it. Looks like generic, like CalArts slop. Except for this one, Mao Mao. I like this one a lot, actually. Takes place in it's like below Adventure Time, but I liked it a lot. It's like this like fantasy bit, like it takes place in like a fantastical world. You got this cat dude and like his like bear like sidekick. Is it a sidekick? I can't remember. And then a bat, pretty good character too. This is one of the few where I feel bad that it got cut short. I think it only got like 2 seasons. That's it. And then like when I was watching it, they removed it from HBO Max, so I had to pirate it to see the rest of it, which I would never do for most shows. But you know, um, Infinity Train. Fuck. Uh, this one's also fucking so fucking boring. Infinity Train. I keep trying to watch it, but every time I do, I just get so bored that I just drop it like twice now. I tried watching it once like last year and then once this year. I got like I think 6 episodes in and then I just stopped because it got So bored. Like these shows are so fucking boring. Steven Universe's Future, I never seen. I'll probably never see Future. Elliot, never seen this. It looks ugly. Fungies, never seen it. Looks ugly. Ticket Seek, never seen it. Looks ugly. We Baby Bears, I never seen this one. I'm never gonna see it. I don't like the baby slop at all. Prince Ivan, though, never seen this. Also looks fucking ugly. Tidy Toons, never seen this one. It's fucking Craig at a Quick sequel or whatever. Out of Jimmy's Head, never seen this. Bobby Says, never seen it. I'm pretty sure this one's Lost Media. This one too. Brain Rush, never seen this one either. It's like we're getting to like the live action stuff now. I forgot to mention. Destroy Build Destroy. This one's very good. I could put this on. I know people don't like the live action stuff at all, but this Destroy Build Destroy is very good. Probably one of their best shows too. Actually, yeah, I put it on S tier right here above Chowder. I like this one a lot. Like basically like the dude Andrew WK takes these kids to like a desert, like destroy old cars and then build new stuff with it, and then they destroy it. It's very good. I like Destroy Build Destroy a lot. It's one of the few shows where they probably could have kept airing it, making new episodes. They probably should have kept making new episodes of it. It's like one of the few like shows from the C and Real era that lasted like a long time. And dude, what would happen? This one I liked a lot too, but not as much as Destroy Build Destroy, so I'll put it on actually it's like below everything else here, but it's still pretty good. It's kinda like Mythbusters, but like toned down a bit. Utter Siders, never seen this. Tower Prep, never seen this. Level Up, this one fucking sucked. I hated this show. I'll put it on D right here. Basically, like these kids, like I think it's like I can't remember if they go into video games or the video games are in real life, but I don't really care that much. So like, this one fucking sucked. Incredible Crew. This one was like internet meme humor on television, which was a good novelty for the time. When I wasn't really on YouTube that much, but I liked it a lot when it was airing, but probably wouldn't like it much now, so I'll put it on C, like right there below the stuff I can't remember, because I do remember a lot of stuff from it. Like Justice League, I never seen this one. Baby Looney Tunes, I fucking hated this show. This is one of the shows that would air like early in like the morning. Like this shit would always air in the morning. And I never liked the Baby Looney Tunes. Most of the baby stuff so bad. Duck Dodgers, never seen this. They probably stopped airing it. Justice League Unlimited, this one I remember a lot. I liked it a lot. It was pretty good, but not as much as all the. I think it's below Teen Titans for me. I like Justice League Unlimited. Crypto the Super Dog. Uh, I didn't like it that much, but I watched it a lot because it aired a lot on Boomerang, and sometimes I would watch Boomerang more than normal Cartoon Network when the new stuff wasn't on. Firehouse, shit, never seen this one. Batman Brave and the Bold. I remember it airing, but I didn't really watch it that much. So I can put this in I'll put C with all the other stuff I can't remember much of. Mystery Incorporated. I like this one a lot. Well, not that much. Just more than everything else up here. Like, yeah, more than everything else, but I didn't really like. I didn't watch it that much, but what I've seen from it, I liked. All right, Mad. This one also is S tier. Probably below Mao Mao, to be honest. What I watched Mad a lot. It's like it's like the magazines, but like a bunch of like referential like humor from internet stuff and like memes and like whatever pop culture thing was happening in like the early 2010s. Next week, Young Justice. I never liked this either, but like not as much as this one, Young Justice. This was from a time on like Cartoon Network where they had this shit called it was called DC Nation at the time, and it was like I think Saturday morning, and they just aired DC's like they made DC shows, and they just kept airing like all of it. But I never liked any of those. Looney Tune show. This one I liked a lot too. Uh, I'll put it like above Ed and Eddie. I liked it a lot, but not as much as any of the S tier show or Space Ghost. This is Thundercats 2011, and I'll put it right here because it was airing at the time, but I never watched much of it. And then I think when it ended, they just stopped airing it. Probably due to low toy sales, because they always rely on toy sales for the action stuff. Like Green Lantern, the show, I never liked this shit either. I could put it on D. This was like a tie-in to the movie, and I don't remember a single soul that watched it. Alright, Beware the Batman. I never seen this. Tom and Jerry show. This is not the 40s Tom and Jerry. This is like a reboot, remake, reimagining, something like that. But I never liked. I don't know. It wasn't as good as the 40s stuff, but I still liked it a little bit. I'll probably put it on like high C tier. I liked it a little bit, not that much. This is a new Looney Tunes. I never seen this. Be Cool Scooby Doo. Never seen it. Bunnicula. I like this one a lot too. Um, Probably high B. It's like it's kind of like the old 90s like stuff, like very like slapstick type humor. Like this vampire like buddy, and like he's like I could I think it was a cat. It was like a cat like roommate, and he would always bring the buddy would bring like horror like things to like the house. And I think the cat had to like stop it or something. I can't really remember that much. It didn't really have a like distinct like plot. So I could put it on like B tier. I liked it a lot. Alright, Justice League Action. Never seen this one. Unikitty. I never seen this either. What is this? I think this is DC Superheroes. Never seen it. Scooby Doo Guess Who. Never seen it. Thundercats War. Never seen it. Jellystone. Never seen this one. I never seen this one. Never seen this one. Totally Spies. I do remember this show, but not much because it wasn't airing much. I know it's like a French show, so I can put it on like probably C right here. What I saw of it I liked, but not that much because it wasn't even airing. All right, we have a Atomic Betty. Never seen it. 16. This one I remember a lot. Mostly the theme song, because the theme song was really good. So I think I can put it It aired at the time I was watching Cartoon Network, but I think I was like 5 and I didn't understand nothing about it. So I'll put 16 above Totally Spies. What the fuck is this? Harry, whatever. No, I never seen this one. Gerald, Mr. Boing Boing. That's Gerald Mick Boing Boing. I don't know. Never seen this. Chop Socky's Chooks. This one I never seen on Cartoon Network, but I watched a few episodes on like the international feeds because it would air there. And what I saw from it, I really liked a lot. So I'll put it on B, mostly because I never seen the whole thing. But like what I seen of it, I liked a lot. It's like an early like CGI show, so it has interesting anim. George of the Jungle here. This one I fucking hated too. I'll put it right there. It's like the Canadian stuff. This stuff would air like always all the time in the morning. And then I think we're almost done with the Cartoon Network stuff. This Total Drama Island. This one I liked a lot. So I can put a no whoops. Oh, it's like there we go. Sorry about that. I fucking moved. But anyway, as I was saying, Total Drama Island, I watched a lot. Where the fuck did I put it? No, I gotta find. Why is regular show down here? I didn't put it down here. Let me put this back on S. Where did I put that? Oh, there it is. This one I liked a lot. So I'll put it. It's probably S tier actually. I think above Mad. I watched it a lot and I really liked what I saw. It's like a live fucking animated reality show. It was pretty the storylines they had for it was really good. Was this it's like a surfing like 16. This one I never saw. Hot Wheels Battle Force 5. Never saw this one. Detentionaire, never saw it. Garage Band. This one I also fucking hated. So I can. It's another one of these fucking shitty Canadian shows that would always air all the time in like the morning to like early afternoon slots. It was just full of Canadian shows. I never liked any of these Canadian stuff. And we got two left. This is Redonkulous Race. Never seen this one. Alright, this is another baby show that I never liked. Basically like Total Drama Island, but they're babies. I don't know why they decided to do that. I never liked it either. Alright, so that was all of the Cartoon Network stuff. You can see I have a lot and did not watch. But this one's fine. I do dig regular shows like Cartoon Network's Peak. Maybe I can adjust a few here. I'll say Villainous was slightly better than Johnny Bravo. But other than that, so S tier for Cartoon Network, we got regular show, Villainous, Johnny Bravo, Destroy Build Destroy, Chowder, Dexter's Laboratory, Adventure Time, Mao Mao, Total Drama Island, and Mad. For A tier, we got Space Ghost Coast to Coast, Looney Tunes Show, Ed and Eddie, Codename Kid Next Door, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Teen Titans, Justice League Unlimited, We Bare Bears, Amazing World of Gumball, Powerpuff Girls, and Dude What Would Happen. B tier, Bunnicula, Hero 108, Hi Hi Puffy Amiyumi, Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, Samurai Jack, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Chop Shocky Chooks, What a Cartoon, and OKKO. C tier, Tom and Jerry Show, Whatever Happened to Robot Jones, Billy and Mandy, Crypto the Superdog, 16, Totally Spies, Over the Garden Wall, Infinity Train, Steven Universe, I Am Weasel, Johnny Test, Secret Mountain Fort Awesome, Time Squad, Ben 10, Uncle Grandpa, The Boxy Show, Incredible Crew, Symbionic Titan, Batman Brave and the Bold, Robotomy, Thundercats, Young Justice, Secret Saturdays, Mixels, and then D tier, Clarence, Flapjack, Summer Camp Island, Baby Looney Tunes, Apple and Onion, Craig of the Creek, Star Wars Clone Wars, Mikey Badger Swords, Evil Con Carne, Cow and Chicken, Gym Partners of Monkey, Problem Solvers, Ben 10, Reboot, Green Lantern, Powerpuff Girls Reboot, Teen Titans Go, Level Up, George of the Jungle, Total Dramarama, Garage Band, and Camp Lazlo. So I'd say this is a pretty solid like tier list right here, just for the Cartoon Network stuff. It's got a good variety of like, you know, oh, let me scroll down a bit. It's got a good variety of like all the action stuff, the mostly comedies. But I'd say this is a pretty good ranking for what it is. Maybe in part 2 I can do Adult Swim because this video is almost an hour long. I didn't even like realize that. Actually, I'll do it right now. Actually, home movie. This one I like a lot. I'll put it A tier for home movies. I love home movies. It's like a kind of like a slice of life type show where this kid is like making like home movie. And, like he's on the soccer team and the fucking soccer team coach would yell at him a lot. I love home movies. All the time I watch it on Max. I don't even know if it's still. That's the thing. Like some of this shit up here, I don't even know if they even have it on HBO Max anymore. That's the thing about HBO Max I don't like. They just remove all the stuff I was watching. That's why I don't use it. I still pay for it because like I think my dad uses it. That's the only reason I still pay for HBO Max. If he didn't use it, then I would not have it. Like the Brack Show. Uh, it's not as good as most of these shows, but I still like it a little bit. It's like Ian Brack, he's from Space Ghosts, and he got his own show. That's pretty much what I can say. C Lab 2021, I never seen it. Harvey Birdman. This one is S tier for sure. It's like he's like a it's like this old Hanna-Barbera show, and they kind of like Space Ghost. They took him and they made him like a instead of like a talk shows, he's like a lawyer, an attorney, a defense attorney. And I like it a lot. Sometimes they get like old like Hanna-Barbera like characters, and he would defend them, try to defend them anyway in the court. It also had like a PSP game. It was made by Capcom too, and it played just like Ace Attorney. So that I really like. It's probably one of the best Adult Swim shows. But not the best Adult Swim. That's of course Aqua Teen Hunger Force. And I watched I still watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force a lot. It's probably the best show like ever on this entire list. It's like very surrealist, like random Not really random, just very surrealist humor, and it does it the best out of any of these shows. It's like a spin-off of like Space Ghost 2. And the first few episodes they try to make them like detectives, but then they drop the shtick like quickly. I'll continue on first. It's like the best show here, easily. Baby Blues never seen. Mission Hill never seen. Oblongs. This one I like too. It's like these like I'll put on B here. They live on like a nuclear like I think nuclear waste like landfill thing, and all of them are like deformed in some way. Like the dad has no limbs. There's like a conjoined twin. Yeah, this one it's really good. I like it. Venture Bros. Uh, I'll put it on a high C, mostly because I haven't seen much from it, but what I saw was pretty good. But I just haven't seen much from it. Fuck, I never seen this one. Perfect Hair Forever. This one I like a little bit, not that much though. So I'll put it probably a low, probably above Ben 10 here. Tom Goes to the Mayor. I never seen this. Robot Chicken. It's kind of like Mad. So I'll put it as it's like Mad, but it does Mad better. Mostly, I think mostly cause like instead of like trying to like, actually no, they both didn't play around with like the brands they were trying to parody, cause they both did it, like name and all. Cause America has like parody laws where you can do copyrighted stuff as long as it's a parody, and these two were just straight parodies. I like Robot Chicken a lot because like it's all stop motion. They recently did a DVD like collection. I'll probably buy that. 12-ounce mouse too. I liked a lot too. It's like below. It's like right here. 12-ounce mouse is like a kind of like a psychological show. It has like psychological thriller like elements. The writing in it is pretty. It's very good. Like I watched all of it, and I know the art style is like MS Paint and all that, but it's actually a very good show. Squidbillies. I'll put it. Let's see. I'll put it on C. 'Cause I don't like it that much, but it gets interesting sometimes. I just didn't like it that much. Lucy, Daughter of the Devil. I'll put it on D. Or like, um, yeah, I'll put it like a very. I'll put, most Adult Swim stuff is just okay. I'll put it on C. It's just kind of boring, but it's not bad. It's not like bad boring like all these Cartoon Network shows in D. Minority Team. I never seen this one. Boondocks. Never really liked it that much. I know lots of people like it, but I never liked it that much. It got interesting sometimes, but I never really liked it that much. It's just kind of like boring. Moral Oro is very good. Probably again one of the best shows here. I'll say it's above Mao Mao. It's like a I don't know how to describe it. Drama maybe. I think It's like stop motion. It's like about this guy, these people, family in a Christian household. The kid takes Christianity like a lot more seriously than like most of the other stuff, like parents and stuff do. Sometimes there's like lots of drama elements, and the dad is like secretly like gay in the show, which living in like Christianity, it's like a no-no. Metalocalypse, this one I like it a lot too, just not as much as any of these, so I'll put it on B. Frisky Dingo, never seen this one. Never seen that one. Tim and Eric, awesome show. I'll put a D. I'll put a D right. It's just not very funny. And it's kind of like bland and boring. That was this Mole Men. Never seen it. Super Jail. Now put it in very low C. Because Super Jail's not bad. But I never seen much of it. And what I saw, I didn't really like that much. Drinky Crow. Never seen this one. Oh, what's this? Fat Guy Stuck in Internet. I never seen this one. Alright, Xavier Renegade Angel. Now this one's very good. It's again one of these surrealist humor. I think it's above 12-ounce mouth. It's another one of these surrealist humor shows that does surrealist humor really well. It's kind of like it's like a more of a stoner show. Like you watch it when you get stoned or something, which I don't get stoned, but it's still very like interesting to watch. Delocated, never seen. Rising Sun, never seen that one. Titan Maximum, never seen that. Check It Out. I'll put it's like C. It's fine, but it's just kind of bland. It's okay. What's this? Franken something, never seen it. Children's Hospital. This one's kind of bad too. It's like below Tim and Eric, but above everything else. It's just very boring. It's like, I don't know if it's like a comedy or, yeah, it's a comedy, but it's like not funny. Off the Air, never seen it. God, the Devil, and Bob, never seen it. It's dumb cartoon show, never seen it. Eagle Heart, never seen it. Soul Quest Overdrive, never seen it. NTSFSDSUV. I know this aired a lot, but I never seen a single episode of this shit. China, Illinois. This one I like. I like a bit too. I don't like it as much as all the other shows, but I like it a bit. So I'll put China, Illinois on a B right here. Was the Heart She Holler. The only thing I remember from the Heart She Holler was like the ad with like the screaming lady and blood on her face. That's it. It's like a jump scare thing. Loiter Squad. Uh, I never. I didn't watch much of it, and what I watched I didn't like that much, so I'll put it on D right here. Eric Andre show. I never liked this shit either. It's what I could describe Eric Andre. It's like a live action like Space Ghost, but like not funny. That's basically what Eric Andre is. It's just Space Ghost, but not funny. Black Diet. This one I liked a lot too. I'll put it on A because I liked it a lot, but not as much as any of the other stuff here. It's like very well animated too. It was animated by Titmouse, and they do good animations most of the time. Sometimes they don't, but most of the times they do. So I can put Black Dynamite in the A. Restless Ball. Is that what that says? No, never seen. Your Hole, never seen it. Newsreaders, never seen it. Your Pretty Face Going to Hell, never seen it. Mr. Pickles, I fucking hated this show. This show fucking sucks. It's so like ugly and like gross out and shit. So I could put Mr. Pickles in D. Hot Package, never seen it. Bedtime Stories, never seen it. King Star King, never seen it. Rick and Morty, I fucking hate it. I hate the show too. I don't know why they keep airing it. It was never really that great. I remember this one kid in the 7th grade tried to put me on this show. He was showing me like stuff like on his like iPod Touch Rick and Morty like clips. I think he got it from like iTunes and I never liked it then and I still don't like it now. The only thing that's kind of funny from it is like all the like the when the Pickle Rick stuff happened. That's it. Black Jesus, never seen it. Mike Tyson Mystery, I never liked this shit either. It's not as I'll put it D. It's not as bad as any of these Canadian stuff, but it's just so boring. Jack and Triumph, never seen it. Neon Joe, never seen it. Decker, never seen it. This shit, never seen it. World Peace. This is like the best live action thing Adult Swim has done. It's very funny. It's like probably one of their funniest things they've aired. It's a Sam Hyde's show that lasted for like I think 6 episodes and then they stopped airing it. It's probably one of it's the best like live action stuff Adult Swim has ever done. I don't know why they canceled it because fucking journalists were complaining. I know season 2 of World Peace is out on like Sam Hyde's Gumroad, so I'll probably wait till that get leaked so I can watch it. Dream Corp, never seen it. Never seen this one. The Jellies, never seen it. Uh, I think that's it really. I've never seen any of these shits in the bottom. Except for Unicorn, uh, Unicorn Hunters Eternal. Is that what that says? Unicorn Warriors Eternal. This shit was boring. It's just so bland. It's not as good. It's not as good as Gendy's other stuff, so I can put it on. It's like a high. It's less bland than Clarence, but still very bland. Anything else I've seen here? No, that's pretty much it actually. The rest of the stuff can go and never seen it. I know I know a lot of people like Smiling Friends, but I don't see the appeal in it. Kind of looks like Reddit. It looks kind of Reddit. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the tier list. Starting from the top, S tier we got Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Regular Show, Villainous, Johnny Bravo, Destroy Build Destroy, Chowder, Harvey Birdman, Dexter's Laboratory, Adventure Time, Moral Oral, Mao Mao, Total Drama Island, World Peace, Robot Chicken, Mad, Xavier Renegade Angel, and 12 Ounce Mouse. For A, we have Space Ghost Coast to Coast, Black Dynamite, Ed and Eddie, Home Movies, Kids Next Door, Foster's Home, Teen Titans, Justice League Unlimited, We Bare Bears, Amazing World of Gumball, Powerpuff Girls, and Dude What Would Happen. For B tier, we have Bunnicula, Metalocalypse, Hero 108, Oblongs, Hi Hi Puffy Amimi, China, Illinois, Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, Samurai Jack, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Chopsaki Chooks, The Brack Show, What a Cartoon, and OKKO. Alright, C tier, we have Venture Brothers, Tom and Jerry Show, Robot Jones, Billy and Mandy, Crypto the Superdog, 16, Totally Spies, Over the Garden Wall, Infinity Train, Steven Universe, I Am Weasel, Johnny Test, Secret Mountain Fort Awesome, Time Squad, Perfect Hair Forever, Lucy, Daughter of the Devil, Squidbillies, Boondocks, Ben 10, Uncle Grandpa, The Moxie Show, Incredible Crew, Symbionic Titan, Batman, Brave and Bold, Robotomy, Check It Out, Super Jail, Thundercats 2011, Young Justice, Secret Saturdays, and Mixels. In D tier, we have Unicorn Warriors Eternal, Clarence, Loiter Squad, Flapjack, Tim and Eric's Awesome Show, Children's Hospital, Summer Camp Island, Baby Looney Tunes, Apple and Onion, Craig of the Creek, Star Wars Clone Wars, Mighty Magiswords, Evil Con Carne, Cow and Chicken, Mr. Pickles, Rick and Morty, Mike Tyson's Mysteries, My Gym Partner's a Monkey, Eric Andre Show, Problem Solvers, Ben 10 Reboot, Green Lantern, Powerpuff Girls Reboot, Teen Titans Go, Level Up, George the Jungle, Total Drama Rama, Garage Band, and Camp Lazlo. Overall, I'd say this is a pretty okay to solid list. Let's scroll down a bit. This is a pretty solid list here. Hell, that's it for the Cartoon Network and Adult Swim tier list. Maybe I'll do another one in the future for like Nick Biden. I did Cartoon Network first because that's one I distinctly, Cartoon Network was the go-to at the time. Not really Nick that much, or Disney XD. Disney XD. No, I don't know about Disney XD to be honest. But Cartoon Network, that was like old reliable. That was a go-to. That and Boomerang, which is the same. Cartoon Network is Boomerang. But yeah, you can zoom here. I'll do a slow scroll. And yeah, that's the Cartoon Network and Adult Swim tier list.